And now, your Midday Ark-La-Miss news update.
Good Thursday afternoon. Thanks for tuning in to NBC News Daily. I'm Randy Stone with your local NBC 10 update. The Department of Justice is warning the public about voter fraud. NBC 10's Nick Summer has more information.
The Department of Justice has an important role in deterring and combating discrimination and intimidation at the polls. That also includes voter fraud.
I've actually been in the Morehouse Clerk's office since 2004. This is my first term as Clerk of Court, but the whole time that I have been with the Clerk's office, we have never experienced voter fraud.
Although voter fraud is not prevalent here in Northeast Louisiana, it can create problems for a fair and honest election. U.S. Attorney Brandon B. Brown states, ensuring free and fair elections depends in large part on the assistance of the American electorate. It is important that those who have specific information about voting rights concerns or election fraud make that information available to the Department of Justice.
Voting, it can go either way. It's corruption in everything we do in this day and time. So I don't think about it. I just do my part and vote and just hope I just vote for the right person to do the job.
Federal law protects against such crimes as threatening violence against election officials or staff, intimidating or bribing voters, buying and selling votes, impersonating voters, altering vote tallies, stuffing ballot boxes, and marking ballots for voters against their wishes.
If anyone ever experiences that, contact our office or Secretary of State to file, a complaint.
You can't screen the voters that vote, so the only thing you got to do is just leave it in God's hand and hope it'll all work out the way it's supposed to.
For those who may have concerns about voting violations, please contact the number on the bottom of your screen. Reporting in Monroe for your Ark-La-Miss News Source, I'm Nick Summer.
We're taking a look now at a ballot issue. Number one, a proposal that would amend the Arkansas Constitution. NBC 10's Scarlett Gully has more on that.
That's right. Arkansas legislators propose a change to the state's constitution that would give them the authority to call special meetings at any time. This proposed idea is issue one that residents will see on the ballot. I spent the day here at the Municipal Auditorium speaking with residents to see what their thoughts are on ballot issue number one.
After reading about it, I feel like that the governor is really the head of the state, and if he feels there's need for a special session, that he should have the authority to call that. And I really feel like that's given a little bit more power to the legislature. I really don't feel like that's necessary. I feel like if he feels that it's important, he will do it. So that's kind of my thoughts on it, and so I voted against it.
Arkansas is one of the few states where legislature can override the governor's changes with a majority vote. President Tanya Burns feels the proposal is necessary as the governor should not be the only entity to call state legislature to special meetings. This would give Arkansans more chances to have their voices heard.
I think they should include our senates instead of just giving the government all the power.
To see more information on ballot issue 1 in Arkansas, head over to myarklamis.com. In El Dorado, reporting for your Ark-La-Miss news source, I'm Scarlett Gully.
And now, exclusive Storm Tracker Doppler weather from the most experienced meteorologist in the Ark-La-Miss, Jared Floyd.
Pretty quiet day all told across the area. Last of the fog and the clouds continue to thin out as we work through the morning. Daytime highs reaching the low to mid 80s, and most of us will see the low 80s. Winds will stay out of the southeast under what we'll call partly cloudy to mostly sunny skies to the end of the afternoon. Mostly clear tonight with lows falling into the low into the 60s. Again, a few passing clouds, but other than that, the warming trend continues as high pressure builds aloft ahead of a storm system that will advance through our region Friday, Saturday. Now, here's the problem. The timing of this system is still off, depending on which computer models you want to look at, by between 3 and 6 hours. And I know that doesn't seem like a big deal, but when you start planning high school football games and things of that nature on Friday night, obviously lightning and severe storms become a concern. Most of this activity looks to move into our area after the game should end. But again, timing is still very, very suspect. Regardless, those storms will continue west to east across the region through early Saturday morning. Does bring with it an isolated severe weather threat, damaging wind gusts, isolated tornadoes, heavy rain, all possible. Not necessarily likely, but possible, especially as that line starts to weaken moving through our area on Saturday. Clouds will linger as we head towards Sunday and Monday.